Thank you, delegates. We lost this last one because we were the fifth party. Quite unusual party, in that we were definitely in favor of just having a ball. And, of course, we got a number of letters from various groups.
Well, it's nice to be here in San Jose. I wanted to, I almost said one time, I'm from Ohio, and I know you San Jose people hear this a lot. I said San Jose. You get this about every hour. Some clown comes out of Ohio, Indiana, Illinois. Say, is this San Jose? And you just want to, grab him by the ears. But I've learned a little Spanish since then, and I come on pretty strong. Instead of saying La Jolla, and people cringe, you say La Jolla. And I don't get down there very often. I usually run out of money by the time I get a little bit south of here. But I worked out here several years ago, long before I got in show business. I don't know what I was trying to get into. But what I got into, don't twist it around, friend. I don't put words in my mouth or I'm going to be in trouble. I got into an orchard. And I was down here in Greenville, California. I don't know how many of you folks know Greenville. It's fun on a warm Sunday afternoon just to go through. Don't stop. Go on. Keep on going. And I went in there. They had a big sign up there, cot pickers. And, lights came up. I thought maybe we had electrical failure. You never know. That's the reason I'm in black, ready to go at all times. So, if that thing goes out, I go, man, We all go. But keep the sun shining a little while, Dad, Oh, I guess it's a moon. I'm sorry tonight. You never know. Things are just happening so fast. But I went into this orchard, and myself and another buddy, who was straight, and I want to get that clear, somebody think traveling with a fella, Oh, yeah. This guy'd been in the war, and the whole thing got in the right way, So we asked this guy, I said, we're Ohio farmers, and the guy sort of went, oh, gee. And we thought it was kind of funny, too, But the guy said, well, did you ever pick any fruit? And I said, well, we picked up a guy down here about an hour ago. And the guy said, well, that's all right. He didn't know, really. And we didn't either until we got through the town. But at any rate, I'll never forget these migrants came in and hit that thing like a blight, like it was going out of just picking like that. And here we are, looking them over, dropping them in. Spent all day long picking those things and made $2.50 between the two of us. Bad shake. But it got us enough to get over the valley, and finally into Wyoming, and a long story which I don't want to bug you with. I went to see Swiss Family Robinson last night. Went through a couple of boxes of popcorn. But it's a beautiful picture. See them coming in on a little raft, knocking the whole family over in the water. And they got pigs and ducks, and they all go up in this tree and build a little fun house, and it's a crazy scene. I never knew they had tigers in the Tobago Islands where the thing was shot. But, when you see the credits, it disturbs you sometimes. It's like seeing tigers, and the scene is shot in Grand Canyon. This kind of worries you a little bit, Did I see a tiger there? I know we're all familiar with Westerns, and this is where the West really, started, ended. Had the gold rush here and up in Alaska, and a lot of history all through this territory. My family made it as far as the Ohio River and just quit. And chickened out. A bear attacked one of my ancestors, and and that stopped. That would stop you. Let's face it. Made us turn back for some more grits and some more mini balls and things like that. And that's what my grandfather told me. They just quit there. Didn't get as far as St. Louis as this bear attacked the wagon, and everybody went, "Let's quit, let's quit." And So they went back in. Every time I see a bear, I quit, you know. I saw Smokey the Bear one time light a forest fire. That was the wildest thing I ever...
Yeah, I'm Smokey the Bear. Now,
Whole thing went up. You know. Didn't have a scout hat on either, man. He was in the nude. You always, you know, they clean it up for the kids on television, put them in suits. Boy, I'm telling you, if you see one of them in suits in the Yellowstone, look out. I think most of us from time to time enjoy a good horror picture. When I was a little boy, I still go to movies. I love them. I think I love them more today because there are no commercials in them. You can sit there with 2 boxes of popcorn, a Clark bar, some toys, a box of clothes, ice cream, a bottle of pop, and have a whole day. It's a ball. And not have...
Hello there. Would you like to buy this? Wonderful. Try it today. Try it tomorrow. Try it wherever you go. It's bad for you, but try it anyway.
That's the great relief I find in a movie. Oh, you may see a couple of sailors kissing, you know, but... well, when I say that, I mean sailor and his date. Oh, misunderstood. If we see 2 men together, our Navy's in trouble. I went to a lot of horror pictures, and I really love them. This is a sort of a little report on a horror picture, different kind. And a telephone rings, and this mad doctor goes to the telephone, and he says,
yes, this is Dr. Faversham. What can I do for you? Oh, yes, we have any number of monsters. You want one how? Good Lord, man. 18 feet high. I'll go to work immediately. Yes, and when I've completed the job, I'll get back to you right away. It may take 6, 7 months, but you can count on me. Thank you. By the way, how did you get my address? Through Dr. Oh, wonderful man in his own field. Yes, I'll go to work on it right away. Thank you so much for calling. Oh, Igor, we have an 18-foot monster to make. Isn't that wonderful? Try to get over that. Don't do it. Very bad habit. Bring out the Visivox machine. I'll shoot a few more electrodes into him. Oh, goody, I love to do that. Igor, I've asked you not to fiddle around with his toes. Don't do that. Keep your hands off of him. Now that he's finished, what shall we call him? Melvin. That's a good Americana name. Get up, Melvin. Don't touch him. Stay away from him. Do you know what these are, Melvin? These are sweat socks. I want you to put these on. Wonderful, wonderful. These are sneakers. Here, let me help you. Don't disturb him. Here's a set of trunks and a shirt with number 74 on it. This is a ball. I want you to bounce the ball. Try to dribble it a little bit. Excellent, excellent. Don't touch him. Little faster. Try it once more. Oh, goody, goody. Hello, give me long distance. Hello, Dr. Faversham. Is this the University of California? Give me the athletic department. Is this Coach Boehner? Yes, this is the doctor. Your basketball center is ready.
Little philosophy from Galen Drake.
Remember him? And now, a word for today. Walk up the great hill and walk down it. And you can say, you've walked.
You know, and then the guy always tags it by saying,
I like that.
and here's this poor little housewife with a Pillsbury cake saying, ah, the hell with it. I love to go to movies, and this one thing keeps me out of trouble. This is a little jungle picture. There'll be a lot of people here, I hope, my age, and some that won't remember, but the Richard Arlen, the Johnny Downs, Richard Dix, these were always people that were in the B pictures, and we still see a lot of B pictures today. Only thing is, Richard Dix isn't in them anymore, or Johnny Downs. But I always used to get tied up with those type of shows. They were a little cheaper. They were 15 cents, and you had to pay a quarter downtown area, so I walked over, reached up and put my little dime and said, "Can I come in?" And the woman pinched my face until the vessels broke and said, "Go on in, you little devil." Ow! So this is a jungle picture with a great message. You know, they're two naval flyers and they're lost somewhere over. We call this picture the Lost Island. And they're flying along in a U.S. Navy plane. One's, you know, JG, the other fellow's a commander. And they're saying something like this. You've seen these type of pictures, you know. "Fred, we're running out of gas. We don't stand a chance."
I don't know. I think we can make it. Oh, we can make it? I think we can make it, really.
No, we don't stand a chance.
Look, the gas. We're shot. You're right, we don't. Now what we've got to do is find a place where there's a clearing here in all this horrible jungle with snakes and insects and horrible savages and things of that nature.
I'll take over the controls, clown. All right. Take it easy, buddy. We're going right into those palm trees.
They leap out of the thing before, you know, they're swept up in flames. One guy's landing in, you know, his head's like this, and the goggles are down, hanging around his neck, and the scarf is falling out on the ground, and they get out, and suddenly natives creep out of the bushes. You hear the...
Who are these people? You there. Are you the king?
Yes, my son.
And this is usually a guy who was played by H.B. Warner, you know, or somebody. Some old guy, you know, he's over the hill, but got a fright wig on, you know, and bones around his neck and wearing a GI belt.
Welcome, my son, to the island of Talawi Taniatanau. We saw your great silver bird fall from the sky. Yeah.
All right, Dad, you can cut the chatter.
Listen, can we get some food? We got to get this plane fixed and repaired so we can get back to Sarasota.
Why do you want to leave this beautiful island? This is my daughter, Kalia.
My name Kali.
Both of these guys go right in on her. And then they see this great stone god. And the one of the guys says,
What's that?
That is the great green goddess, the goddess of time and life. You see the eye, the all-seeing eye.
Fantastic. Gee, that's an emerald. Boy, if we could get that, we could chuck the Navy.
I wouldn't do it. We wouldn't stand a chance of getting that thing out of that thing's skull. We'll try it after dark.
No, there are spiders and insects and snakes. Don't take the eye or you will perish.
You know, all that. Oh, big messages all through this thing. Well, without going into a long thing, they jerk the eye out of the thing. There's all kinds of snakes, you know. That thing. Leopards, all kinds of wild stuff. So they get down, they got the eye, and the old man comes on the scene. He's been, lying on an army cot or something.
What are you doing, my sons? You have taken the great eye. Now you must pay for it. You will be thrown as human sacrifices over the cliff of the Fungawaia Tanana.
What's that mean?
Means you're going to die.
You can't touch us. I happen to be a commander in the United States Navy.
T.S.
Tough situation.